Pull them up.
Alright, ETruggy, Club Race, ThunderAlley.
Alright, here we go. Turn marshals are ready.
We also got a couple of nitros in there.
Drivers are all ready. Here we go. Down and quiet. Here we go. 10 minutes of fun. After the 5-minute mark, you guys are all more than welcome to come in and do your pit stop, electric and nitro, after the 5-minute mark. Ooh, here we go down the line. 8 insiders. Got one for inside section. Here comes Brian America. And are you ready? And the battle's on between the two Scots. Let's Brian America creep right in for that number 4 spot, or 3 spot.
Yeah, that was dirty.
Mr. Snyder out on a Sunday drive with his ETruggy coming down the straightaway. So the two nitro trucks are in first and second, which is the harder thing to do. The ETrug's got a little bit more power than the nitro truck. And they are wheeling those nitro trucks around. That's Hayden Snyder and Scott Sexton. And then following in third spot, Scott Washburn, ETrug number 1, Brian America, ETrug number 2. And Eddie Reyes, ETrug number 3. 8.5 to go. Down the straight for leaders. Oh, straight away. Big mark.
For America, we got some. What happened to me last race in the buggy.
Hayden, Scott, Franklin, Scott Watson, and Ray. The flying might be off the stand.
Oh!
Oh no, Scott getting it wrong.
I hit the pipe. I couldn't see with Brian there. That was the pipe I fixed when I was marshalling the nitro trucks, and then I messed it up.
Here comes Scott Sexton down the street. Double. And there it is. Eddie Reyes coming down. Making his way over the back double. Landing on all fours. Get it right. Alright guys, 6 to go for Hayden Scott, Sexton and Scott Washburn, followed by Eddie Reyes, Brian America. Oh, he's come up with big, but. No real battles on the track. Everyone is keeping the straight out. So leader down the line. Here comes second place down the line, so that's the closest battle we run out in first and second.
Oh, shoot.
All right, you guys can come in anytime for your pit stop. Anytime you're welcome to come in for your pit stop. Each truck just got to come in, stop, and then go right back out.
All right, I'll do my pit right now.
Nice and easy, kid.
Yep, here we go, in and out, go, go, go. Just got to come in, stop, and then go right back out. So we've already got Washburn in, we got Hayden in. Here comes Eddie Reyes with the WRC in. He's in and out. That's it. In and out. Hayden, Scott Sexton, Scott Washburn, Eddie Reyes. You're running over. Here comes Scott again to it. Good word. He did it out. So he didn't lose too much power in the pit stop.
Will my battery last 10 minutes? Oh boy. Missed those spikes.
.240 to go, guys. 2:40 to go for Hayden Snyder, Scott Sexton, and Scott Washburn. Podium pictures coming up right after this race, guys. Podium pictures coming up right after this race.
Is that you, Hayden?
Hayden is trying to put a lap, and he does. Trying to put a lap on third. Getting around the E-Truck. Hayden has got that ETruggy dialed in. Getting ready for the slow count on the check series.
I'm done. Oh! That's two races I couldn't do.
Scott Sexton and Scott Washburn. Oh, no, Scott is.
I know what you're thinking. What happened to Scott Washburn's car at that race at ThunderAlley? It was working, and all of a sudden it just stopped. And some people will say, well, it thermaled. It was a hot day. It was triple digits. Well, that's not exactly the case. When I looked at the car not on the driver's stand, but back in the pits, I noticed that the battery lead had melted, or it got so hot that it had separated. And so the big question is, well, it was because it was a hot day, it was triple digits. I don't think that was the case either. So I'm going to show you real quick what my theory is, and I believe the battery leads were dirty. There was dirt on them and inside the hole of the battery, and that resistance of the current passing through the wire from the battery through the wire to the ESC creates heat. Because of the resistance, it creates heat, and when it gets so hot, it gets so hot it just gets to the point where that solder just melts. So and then just disconnects, and then you have no power. So I'm going to show you and prove that point right now by actually cleaning out the hole where the battery is, and then also on the lead with rubbing alcohol, cotton swab, and a Q-tip. So stay tuned.
All right, here I am, Scott Washburn, my little workshop here, looking at my car after the race, and you could see where this completely melted off right here. I mean, this was connected, and it just got hot and just melted off. But this one was still good, but I'm just going to do a little experiment here. Again, this is my wife's nail polish remover, which is basically acetone. If you look at the ingredients on the back, very first ingredient says acetone. It's basically a paint remover that you can get at Home Depot. I'm going to do a little experiment here. I'm going to just put some of that in the cap. Or actually, you know what? I'm just going to put it on right onto one of the cotton swabs here, cotton ball, and just go around. You're basically going around this thing, and you can see right away that dirt is just coming off of this, and it's the dirt that was just, look at that. I mean, it's just dirty, and without a really good clean connection with the battery, it's going to create resistance, and resistance creates heat. So that's what caused it. It wasn't the hot day. It wasn't the ESC or the battery. I mean, it was just the resistance with the not a very clean connection. But you just see that dirt right there coming off of that. All right, next experiment, we're going to put that on a cotton swab, or the Q-tip here. So here we go. We got pretty good amount on there, and here's the battery it came from. Again, it was on the right side. Well, it was on the positive. So let's see how dirty this is in here. And again, I'm just swabbing it around, going inside as much as I can, and just take a look at how dirty this cotton swab is when I take it out. I mean, look at that. It is black, full on black. Now, what creates that? That's just dirt. Maybe a little bit of a spark when you plug it in, but that is the difference between a good connection and a bad connection. And so anyway, thought I'd show that to you, and hopefully I won't be melting in more cables. I'll be finishing races pretty soon. So thank you very much. Take care, and see you at the next one.